Chicky chess. It's the Dernst opening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Biggity man from Manila brings you the Chickadee Chess Championship of Awesomeness from DePaz Chess Center. NRM18 versus the Dernst opening. It's Robert Dunster. Whoever's wearing that Dunst cap over there. Chicky chess. Blitz style. Here's the answer. Looks like a d5, e4, kind of an odd setup from the Dunst opening here. Here comes the actual streaky strike, and there the development of the pawn structure we see from DePaz Chess Center. Chicky chess, biggity blitz style, getting ready to castle on up. Both biggity players getting ready to castle on up, developing their pieces. So far, white's looking good. DePaz Chess Center. Chicky. Biggity black not looking too bad, however, and RM18. Chicky. Both players pretty high ELO, if I can remember correctly. Chicky. Chess. Biggity blitz style, looking to hop on over, take advantage of that queen's overstepping her biggity bounds there, but she's took that biggity pawn, and now white's a biggity pawn diggity down here. Chicky. NRM18. Will the horse continue with the assault? What's gonna be the answer for DePaz Chess Center? NRM18 doing pretty dang good here. Little bit behind on the clickety clack clock there, ladies and jiggly gentlemen. Looks like the king's gonna move on over just a step or two. Chicky chess. Biggity blitz style, ladies and gentlemen. Boys and giggly girls. 2 minutes on the clickety clack clock. This is gonna be a rapid move here in the near future. Oh, here we go. There was the castle. Is that what happened? Question mark? No. I don't know what happened, but it was a pretty sweet move. The queen gonna continue with her rampage. And here's a cheeky check out of nowhere. Holy cannoli, out of nowhere. Just gonna be tearing up that biggity pawn structure. The king gonna take that biggity bishop, and here comes another cheeky check. Just tearing up that diggity fence, and he's lining on up for the checkmate. What? Cheeky lining up for the cheeky checkmate, but no dice. Non-passant. Wowzers, holy cowsers. Such an aggressive assault from our heroic hero, DePaz Chicky Chess Center. Destroying the rickety rook. Piggity pawn down. Not a bad plan for DePaz Chess Center. Coming with us. Chicky strike to the king side. Completely, utterly crushing the diggity get down on it defenses of NRM18. Doing pretty dang good. Other than the fact that there's a gaping wound, a gaping hole in the diggity defenses of the entire biggity pawn structure. And there's a Chicky check. Wowzers. This guy's DePaz Chicky check center. Chicky check center. Chess. Biggity blitz style. Brought to you in part by Ernie Biggity Baltazar. When his super diggity duper, I wrote him fan mail today. I said, thanks again there, buddy. Thank you. Ernie Biggity, man from Biggity, Ernie Biggity Baltazar, man from Biggity Manila, the greatest chicky chess player ever of all tickety time. All right, there goes the exchange. Here comes the offense. Just super diggity duper offensive strikes so far here from DePaz Chess Center. But Biggity Black continuing to maintain a nice, superb diggity defense here. Riggedy rook down, but got too nice that could possibly make something happen, and we'll have to see. He's offering the queen trade out. He wants to trade on diggity down. No, not acceptable. Says white. I need my queen. Chicky. The final attack here. Miggity moving the biggity pawn, diggity down, and here's a kingside strike here. DePaz Chess Center. Gonna try to bring it back to the basics, back to his old king striking ways. Coming here with a king strike, biggity pawn, meaty move on, diggity down his opponent's chicky chessboard. And just that queen is pinned up right there, hemmed right on up. Can't be miggity moving about because there'll be a checkmate within a matter of seconds or two if that queen has to miggity move, so she can't actually miggity move. Not likely. But here comes the piggity pawn, gonna be moving right biggity by. Will it be Will it be? Will it be? What's gonna be the next miggity move here from our heroic hero, the Black Queen, making a spectacular miggity move. Checkmate, no longer in trouble from such a move. So the Queen gonna miggity move about and continue with this pawn. Look at that check out of nowhere. That king gonna run away, and now the Queen has the initiative. Back in the hands of, firmly in the hands of Biggity Black. That super diggity duper defense with the horse and the pawn over there. And wowzers, now we can see that White has almost no chancers. Wowzers, this game just insane. And so far in the chicky chess, a wicked world. The horse gonna have to miggity move on Biggity back here to help with this pawn attack. And here comes more pawns moving up, moving right down the board here. Ladies and gentlemen, so close. But two horses line on up to ensure that this pawn is drawn into a biggie, into a stalemate, ladies and gentlemen, because that king would eat it right on up. Chicky chess. Ladies and gentlemen, Depas Chess Center, NRM, the Dunst opening. Miggity man from Miggity Manila, Biggity Ernie, Biggity Baltazar, bringing you the chicky chess, Filipino Blitz Arena style. Chicky chess. Ladies and gentlemen, 4 seconds on the clock. Both players winding on down to mere matters of seconds. The game going down 3 seconds to 2 seconds and down to 2. And there it is! Biggity Black wins! Wowzers! With 1/6 second on the clickety clack clock. Chicky chess blitz style.